French Montana's new royal billionaire fiancée, Shikica, might already be plotting her exit, and she might do it publicly on Instagram just like she dumped her ex-husband Rashid. This bombshell comes right after old receipts pop back up, showing French allegedly getting wild with Diddy at those infamous freak-off parties. The timing couldn't be worse. The exposure came just as news of his engagement to Shikica broke, and now the royal circle is buzzing with whispers. Word on the street is Shikica never knew anything about French possibly living a double life, and now she's said to be seriously rethinking the entire engagement. She's already been through this mess once. Her ex Rashid got caught cheating with men, and she embarrassed him by airing it all out online. Shikica made it clear she doesn't want to be dragged through that drama again, especially not with a global spotlight on her every move. And just when the scandal couldn't get messier, Orlando Brown barged in and dropped his own explosive claim, saying French hooked up with him multiple times. That allegation sent shockwaves across social media, with fans scrambling to figure out what's true and what's just celebrity chaos gone nuclear. For anyone who's lost track of this roller coaster, French only started trending a few days ago after the world found out he was engaged to Dubai's own Princess Sheikha Mara. The two had reportedly been sneaking around since last year, barely months after Shikica ditched Rashid, and now it's all spilling out. People were stunned by the match because in Hollywood circles, French already carried a certain reputation. Folks long branded him an industry boy toy. So when the news broke that he was locking down a royal marriage, jaws dropped instantly. And now, with receipts circulating and rumors exploding, fans are dragging up old tea again, pointing at French as a so-called power bottom in the industry. This entire engagement is already looking like a scandal waiting to explode. Word on the block is Shikica saw all of this mess herself, and she's already ready to hit the eject button on her engagement. The first piece of tea that shook her was a video floating around of Diddy wishing French a happy birthday after the two allegedly spent an extra cozy night together in an Airbnb.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Now, Diddy, what did you mean about it's a special day for the both of us? Why is he sitting down at the dinner table with no shirt on? The dealer come with a robe on. You know, I've never been around no men in my life with walking around in their robes like that. You know what I'm saying? Most men, if they're going to do that, they with their woman. You know, they on vacation doing something with their woman, but not with no other men. That's first and foremost. Most people don't sit at the dinner table with their shirt off. So when we know how the diddler gets down, I mean, shoot, you have a tape of you in French Montana, Diddy, you know, hey, I'm just asking because, you know, that's how you get down, sir.
Picture this, Diddy lounging in a robe, French shirtless beside him, and folks online swearing Diddy had French up all night doing the unthinkable. The clip had people screaming, and it only added to the whispers surrounding their so-called friendship. And let's not forget what came right after that infamous Airbnb link-up. Diddy turned around and gifted French his own Ciroc flavor, French Vanilla. Back then, everyone thought it was just good business since French was on Bad Boy Records. But now, people are side-eyeing hard, saying the gift was less about music and more like a thank you prize for letting things go down behind closed doors. That narrative has people replaying everything in a whole new light, but it didn't stop there. Just when the fire was already raging, an old photo of French and Diddy resurfaced, the two of them looking way too close for comfort. Fans started dragging them online, calling them a DL couple and throwing out theories like it was open season. Social media went crazy, and Shikica definitely didn't miss that shade. And then the bombshell dropped. CNN released that shocking CCTV footage of Diddy putting hands on Cassie in a hotel. That chaos opened the floodgates, and music producer Prince slid in with his own story. According to him, Diddy once tried to pressure him into one of those infamous freak-off setups. And here's the kicker. This went down right when Prince was about to lock in a record deal, the exact same time French Montana was tying himself deeper into Diddy's bad boy world. The timing is too wild to ignore. But instead of falling into Diddy's freak-off madness, Prince flat out said, "Nah, I'm good." And that's when the real mess began. Diddy allegedly tried to blackball him out the industry. Prince later explained, "I told everybody Diddy was a band back in 2011 when he came at me during that French Montana deal. Nobody believed me. He even asked point blank, did he try to blackball me just because I didn't do what he wanted?" That confession had people shook. Prince made it clear he wasn't some random newcomer either. He had deep ties in the music game, even with Suge Knight. He basically warned that karma always spins back around and said he's still standing tall after all these years. He snapped, "Y'all seen the videos today? You should have listened to Tupac." Then he doubled down, saying he's been exposing Diddy for 13 years and no one listened until now. He went on to describe how back when he was young, fine, and climbing up the ranks, Diddy wanted him badly. But Prince stood firm, saying he doesn't roll like that. That raw confession left fans raising eyebrows at French Montana's own rise to fame. If Prince was pressured and punished for saying no, then what exactly did French do to secure his bad boy deal? That question started circling online like wildfire. And with all those cozy clips of French and Diddy floating around, it's not exactly helping French shut down the rumors. People are analyzing every hug, every smile, every photo like detectives trying to piece the story together.
These big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets.
And the whispers only got louder when folks remembered how Katt Williams once dragged French. Katt claimed Diddy tried to slide him $50 million not once, but 4 different times, and every single offer came with strings attached.
So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You will tell it?
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. Had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them.
And those so-called strings, according to Katt, they led straight to his backside. Fans are now connecting dots and asking out loud, if Diddy pulled this with Prince and Katt, then what went down between him and French? If you catch the vibe, Katt made it crystal clear. He wasn't about to trade his body for a fat check. Instead, he said he's been quietly stacking receipts, stacking dirt, and holding onto incriminating evidence about Diddy and anybody else who allegedly let him cross the line. And now, Katt claims he's finally ready to spill everything. After his messy run-in with Diddy, Katt admitted he started looking at other industry players sideways, especially French Montana. In Katt's eyes, if Diddy was bold enough to press him, then you better believe he tried it with others too. And judging by how close French and Diddy always seem to be, Katt strongly hinted that French probably went along with it. That shade had fans raising eyebrows all over again. French himself once said during an interview that when he was deal shopping, it wasn't just Diddy at the table. He had other offers on deck from heavyweights like Jay-Z, Kanye, and more. But out of all those names, French still chose to sign with Diddy.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Katt Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming no?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sent his baddest friends on me.
And fans can't help but wonder why, especially when you look at Diddy's track record. Years of locking artists into terrible contracts, then keeping them distracted with endless parties, alcohol, and those infamous freak-off sessions that everyone whispers about. But the tea didn't stop there. Just when this entire saga felt like it hit rock bottom, Orlando Brown jumped in and stirred the pot with his own outrageous claims. He didn't just accuse French of being one of the many men he allegedly hooked up with. He dropped a whole list of names. Orlando name-dropped rappers like Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes, Usher, Drake, and of course Diddy himself. The internet nearly exploded after that because fans didn't know what to believe anymore. But one thing's for sure, the allegations keep piling up and French is caught right in the middle of it. While this circus kept unfolding, sources close to Shikica started running to the blogs with their own tea. According to them, Shikica's family is now digging deep into the rumors, and if they find even a shred of truth, they're done with French. They don't want him anywhere near their royal bloodline if it turns out he really bent over for Diddy behind closed doors. The Whispers say her relatives see this as a potential embarrassment on a global stage, and they're not playing around with the family's reputation. And honestly, people weren't even shocked by this reaction because Shikica has a history of putting her foot down in public. Let's not forget, when her ex-husband Rashid got caught creeping, she didn't just handle it quietly, she blasted him right on Instagram. Her post at the time was brutal, reading, "Dear husband, as you are occupied with other companions, I hereby declare our divorce. I divorce you, I divorce you, and I divorce you. Take care, your ex-wife." That message alone went viral because she invoked the controversial triple divorce practice, something usually done by men, not women. It was banned in some countries, but Shikica flipped the script and used it against Rashid for all the world to see. And the gag? Rashid wasn't just stepping out with women. Reports later claimed he was also entertaining men on the side. That revelation cut deep for Shikica. And insiders say there's absolutely no way she'll stick around if the allegations about French check out. She already lived through the pain of being married to one man who was DL. And she's not about to sign herself up for round 2.
For to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down.
The internet quickly jumped in with their own takes and comments started flooding in. One person flat out said, one fan was laughing saying, "I literally called this. That happy birthday video still haunts French to this day." And honestly, they're not wrong. French probably breaks into a cold sweat every time it resurfaces. The same commenter added, "I'd be terrified too. He's out here seeking protection for real. For real." And I don't blame him. Especially with Diddy basically walking away from his case untouched. People believe the whole industry is now hiding out and playing it safe. Another fan brought up an even weirder moment that sent social media into chaos. That strange clip of Diddy going on and on about how pretty French's feet were. Viewers said French looked embarrassed, uncomfortable, and ready to disappear, while Diddy kept showering him with awkward compliments. That video made the internet explode with theories, and it only fueled the rumors that have been swirling ever since. Now fans are convinced French is running straight into Shikica's arms as his safe haven. Because if anyone could shut Diddy down completely, it's her and her powerful family. They've got influence that stretches worldwide, and French might just be banking on that protection to keep his name clean. But here's the real question. Will Shikica even stay after all this smoke? She's already dealt with one DL husband, and now these Orlando Brown claims and old videos are dragging French right into the same mess. So tell me, what do you think? Is Shikica about to call off this engagement? Or will she stand by French and keep him under her royal umbrella no matter what? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter in this saga. Trust me, you do not want to blink because the next twist is guaranteed to be even messier. See you next time.